welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ash and this is the Perfectly Complicated Chat. Let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of doing promo job. Obviously, we'll start with the advantages because positive, we have to be positive. So yeah, for the advantages, you get extra money, like you'll have extra money and you get some sort of independence. Yeah, I started promo job when I was back in campus, like in third year there. So yeah, when you're in campus, getting that extra cash is important because you won't be calling your mom or dad for everything. So yeah, you get the extra money, you get independence, you can do your fun, you can buy yourself something nice, you can take yourself out. So yeah, it's always fun to have extra cash. Socialization and meeting, yeah, so socialization and meeting new people. When you when you're doing promo jobs, like you'll meet many new people. Like first the other BAs you're working with, your TLs, your bosses, like there are people who like socializing. Like trust me, people who do promo jobs, they are so extroverted. So yeah, you meet new people, and also the clients you sell into, not clients, the customers you sell into. Like let's say you go for an in-bar activation, like you'll just meet many people in that bar. Of course, maybe you won't meet them again ever, but that night you'll just talk to new people, you see. And also when there's an event occurring, like let's say some musician is coming to Kisii or Nairobi and you have to go for the event, like you've met that musician, like you meet so many new people. In the socialization and meeting new people is one of another advantage. So yeah, the third advantage of this promo job is confidence boost. Trust me, I'm a shy person. I'm not. I was a shy person before starting promo jobs. But the fact that I could just talk to some random stranger and convince them to buy something I'm selling, like working in sales, like promo job, it's more like of a sales job. Not really a sales job, but because you're not paid via commission, but it's more of a sales job. Like talking to random strangers who don't know anything and convincing them to buy something you're selling gives you some sort of confidence. Like you, even when you're going to ask for help somewhere else, you just have confidence to talk to strangers and ask for direction, ask for anything. So yeah, the confidence boost is real, especially for me. It worked for me because when I was starting promo jobs, I was so shy. And I remember I did my first job, and then the next weekend I went for an event, the launching of Guinness Smooth. And I was so freaked out, I was so shy, and I was somehow alone from my region. So I called my friend. I was like, hey, girls here are so outgoing, they're so cute, they know what they're doing, they know how to do their makeups, they know how to talk to people, they know how to socialize, they're so outgoing, they know each other, I don't have anyone. And my friend asked me, have you gone to look at pretty girls, somehow how they know how to talk, our sell? Like just fake it until you make it. So yeah, faking it that you're confident and selling something has just boosted my confidence, because yeah, it will reflect in your life because you become confident. So yeah, another advantage is getting free events. Like as I've told you, events is one of my favorite things because you get to meet new people. Like I've only gone to one event and I'm talking as if I've gone to million events. So yeah, the event I went to was Oktoberfest, and I got to meet I got to meet no, it's not Nyashinsky. Where is Nyashinsky in my mouth? I got to meet Niviri, yeah, Niviri the storyteller, and he's one of my favorite musicians. So yeah, I was so hyped. Up to today, I'm hyped. The fact that I went to an event without paying the entrance fee, thumbs up. So I met Niviri, I met Nadia Mukami, I met Faith Star. Like I even vlogged. I've told you I have a blog. I'll just link it down below. You can just go check it out. So you get, because when you're done working, when the musicians come in, you won't be working anymore because people are so hyped. You can start telling somebody to buy something that time. So you have the chance to stay back and watch the event for free. Even when we went for the Guinness Smooth launch, I met Calligraph, I met this, I think it was in back in 2019. So this Gengeton group, what's their name? Okay, this Gengeton group, I can't remember their name. I met them, but I only remember Calligraph because he's my favorite. So you get to meet many musicians for free. You won't be paying the entrance fee. So that's another advantage. And then the last advantage, there's so many advantages, but the last advantage I've written in my list is that traveling. You get to go new places, not amongst fancy places, but new places. Because when I started promo jobs, as for me, I'm located in Kisii, but I had only traveled to Kisii town. Like, I would just come from home, Kisii campus, study, go back home. I did not know anywhere around Kisii, but right now I know so many towns around Kisii. And even promo job made me go to Kisumu for the Tusker Smooth Guinness. Oh, not Tusker Smooth. Sorry. Guinness Smooth Lounge. I went to Kisumu for the first time. Like, it's so fun. I've gone to Kisumu like 3 more times because of the promo jobs. Like, you get to travel around. Not really fancy places, but you just get to move around. I've traveled to Migori. I've traveled to Bondo. I've gone to Kilgoris. It's like just little new places. But it's fun, like it's an advantage because you'd never just wake up in the morning and say, let me go to Kilgoris for nothing. So that's another advantage, and it's the last one in my list. On to the disadvantages, because it's not all glam and looking cute and making money, because trust me, the disadvantages are there. Like, there are so many, but we try not to be negative, and I've written down like 5. So yeah, the first disadvantage that people always say is that late payment. Delayed payment, late payment, it's always there. So don't just go like, let's say you're starting right now and you just got a promo job the next weekend. Don't expect to come out of that promo job with your money and pay your bills. No. There minimum people stay with your money, like even sometimes you're paid after 2 days after the event immediately. The longest, most 1 week, 2 weeks, but some people can even stay with you money for 3 months. That's the longest I've ever waited for my salary. Like, you've worked 3 days in a weekend, so you know you have like 3,000, and you wait for 3 months. Like, you even forget that there's some money existing somewhere. So yeah, late payment it's one of the major disadvantages, because you can't just plan your finances. After late payment, it's so unstable. Like, the jobs are so fucking so unstable. As I've said, first, the late payment, so you can't rely on them to pay your major bills. Second, the instability. This weekend you can have a job, next weekend you can miss a job for the next 3 weekends. You can have a job 2 days in a week, and sometimes it's stable. You can have jobs every weekend, but they're not stable, so you can't calculate the amount of money you can make per month from promo jobs. And also, as I've told you, events pay high. Like, I've earned up to 2,500 per day to 1,000 per day, actually 700 per day. Like, today you can get a job, you're being paid 2,500, so when you work 2 days, that's 5,000, which is nice. Those are events. And get a day which you paid 700 per day. I went for 1 day and then I would say, nah, I can't do this. So yeah, it's so unstable, so you can't calculate how much you'll make from it, and so you can't just rely on it to pay your bills, your major bills. It's just some extra cash to top up on your bills payments. So yeah, it's so unstable. You can't rely on it. You can't take a loan using it. At our work promo jobs, give me some loan, I'll pay back. Nah, nobody will believe you. So it's so unstable. So another disadvantages is that you don't have social lives with your friends. Because yeah, socializing and meeting new people is an advantage, but you won't have social lives with your friend because mostly work during the weekends. Your friends are free during the weekends. So even when people are saying like, on Sunday let's go for a road trip, you're like, guy, on Sunday I'm working. On Saturday, on Friday night let's go out and have drinks, girls night out, you're like, on Friday I'll be working. Because mostly work Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So your social life, like with your friends, your close friends, it will be just, because it's either you go on a weekday or Friday early morning before you report to work. So your social life will just go and decreasing, and you'll just have 2 friends left that you talk on the phone. Because when people plan major trips on weekends, you're busy working and you can't just say, I won't go to work and go for the road trip. Who does that? You will prefer to go and make your money and then you can plan for a road trip on a Wednesday. You alone with your one friend. So another disadvantage, which is just so outdated, is that people will judge you, especially when you're doing the in-bar promotion. People will judge you because first people think you're a waiter. I don't have anything bad against waiter because I was a waiter for 3 months. But yeah, people will judge you. When they just meet you selling alcohol in a club, they'll just start judging you. No matter what, no matter which cloak you've worn, even if you've worn a long dress and a trouser, they'll just judge you because you're selling alcohol in a club. So yeah, people will judge you. Many parents even don't accept their kids to go and do this job, and yeah, your neighbors, when they meet you in club, they can start asking. But actually, close people don't judge that much. Okay, I don't know what kind of friends you have, but yeah, people will judge you, especially when you're doing the in-bar one, because I don't know what people think about people working in a club. They're just normal people making ends meet. If you want to do the extra thing, you're thinking that's you, not them. But yeah, it's hustling, it's sales, you get selling skills, you get skills to convince people. So yeah, don't worry when people judge you when you start the job, and just do what is comfortable with yourself. Yeah. And freezing is another thing, especially when you're doing the in-bar one. But nowadays the uniforms have started becoming more and more modest. I don't know, I've not done so much job so far, but there's a time we were doing some jobs and then the uniform were just tiny, like tiny shorts and tiny shirts, and you're working at night like it's 10 p.m. You can't wear your sweater, it's so cold, you're freezing. Like freezing is another thing. Getting tired and freezing is another thing. But getting tired like you're working, that's not a disadvantage. You're working. The in-store one, you stand all day in the supermarket. The in-bar one, you freeze all night. Especially if you're wearing a uniform which is so short, so revealing. Yeah, you'll freeze and you can't wear your sweater. So that's another disadvantage, and especially when I'm in Kisi, so it's always cold every day. Happy are people work in Mombasa because it's hot. They even, I know they even pray that they get revealing short outfits so that you can't sweat all day with your heavy outfit. So yeah, you'll freeze all night and you get tired a bit. Not so much, but a bit. And then the last disadvantage is that sometimes there's favoritism when it comes to giving jobs. Like, not everybody will fit into the description, but I told you, even if the job says they want a tall, brown, light-skinned girl, and you know you're short and dark, just apply for the job, show up and give them your best. So yeah, favoritism is also a disadvantage, but it won't affect so many people, so that's not so much. And I think those are the most common disadvantages. There are so many other disadvantages, like you can even go broke when you're doing the job because of the delayed payments. You'll have to use your own money to cater for transport, lunch, all that. Sometimes the allowance comes in earlier than payment, but you'll have to chip in. Like when you're starting, I told you you'll have to buy uniform, shoes, required. When you required a certain color of trouser, you'll have to buy it. So you can also go broke when you're doing the job. And also you can just be fired any day. Like let's say you go somewhere and you plan this weekend, I'm doing 3 days, so that's like 4,500, and then you mess up something little, you just thought, go home. So yeah, the disadvantages are there, but you just have fun when doing the job, acquire the skills. Like you learn how to be confident, you learn how to convince people, you learn how to sell, you learn how to be tolerant. Like when standing the whole day, like that's so much tolerance, and you learn how to budget for non-existing money, like plan for the coming money. Other disadvantages of the promo job is that people will hit up on you so much, so if you don't like the attention, yeah, be prepared to be hit on a lot. And also some customers can just be rude, so don't take it personal when a customer is rude at you, and if they don't want to be talked to, just leave them alone, because some can also be violent. But if you see the situation is getting out of hand, just leave that customer alone and report them to the to the outlet management and your TL, and they'll always protect you. So yeah, if a customer does not want to be engaged, leave them alone. If the situation is getting out of hand, just report the situation, and then always be safe. So put yourself first, be safe, and don't put yourself in an uncomfortable situation. So yeah, that's it. That's it for today's video. Hope this video helped someone, like, to get some job, to know how to go with it, like how to go about it when doing promo jobs, the advantages, the disadvantages, the good and the bad. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Any question you have, I'll gladly answer it. Maybe I can do a follow-up video answering your questions. But yeah, just comment down below any question which you think I've not answered. Go check my previous video about promo job, and go check my October 1st video, because now you can see what happens. And then share this video and give it a thumbs up. So bye. Hi guys. So yeah, I'm doing this video, but I might repeat it. Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ash. I should be Asha. What's up with my eyes? They're starting to water, but I think it's because I'm placed you guys in a window, so I'm somehow directly looking through the window, like the light is direct to my eyes. So let me. Okay, I've not worn the glasses for such a long time.